And welcome back. I'm Wombat John. This is Casual Vibrant Hardcore World number 1, part number 7, I believe. And I don't know what day it is off the top of my head. Day 21. Nice. Okay. What we are going to be doing today is having a quick look around, seeing what's going on. We have no lava. We do have a full-ish lava farm. Not quite full until all of this is full of lava. That is going to happen in the fullness of time. What we are doing today is we are going to start work on the auto smelter, which is going to be built over here. So that we've got access from the lava to the auto smelter. So let's just get cracking. The plan is to have a whole bunch of auto smelters on this side and storage for what gets cooked on this side. Trying to remember how I'm doing this. I should be making notes. Actually, first things first, we're going to need a lot of iron. Do I have... is it up here? Up here? Okay, I've got some iron. We're going to need lots of hoppers, lots of chests, and lots of knowing where I am. Dark outside, so we'll skip the chests. Oh, actually, do we have chests? Yeah, we got some chests. Nice. Okay, the idea is going to be that... No, that's the wrong spot. He says digging out a second block in the wrong spot. Where's my stone? There's my stone. Just going to go and fill it. That's a trader. I have armor. We are relatively well lit outside. Let's go have a chat to the trader if we can find him. He's up here somewhere. There he is. Where are those? Yeah, that is some light off in the distance. That might... I think that's a village over there. I also think that's a creeper, and that's a creeper, and that's a zombie. And I'm going to go chat to this guy. I believe I have been seeing this guy previously. Yeah, that's this guy. Nothing. Oh, I might have a fermented spider eye for him. Let me just have a quick look. Where would it be? In one of these things, if I've got one. No. Oh, if I had one, it would be in here. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's get back to repairing the damage I have done here. Like that. Start digging. Gonna grab the chests. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoppers, which means we're going to need probably that. 6 hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves us with 11 chests, which I think is enough. Put the iron back. Now, let's go and see if I can remember how to build one of these things. Is it one? No, it is 2. Yep. It is 2 chests at the bottom. 2 double chests at the bottom, I should say. the receptacles. While I'm here, I'm just going to dig out more space than we need, because I'm probably going to want to access the back of these things. Okay. We are going to have some more space dug out on top, because I'm feeling just a tad claustrophobic. Now let's see. Okay, now I've got room for my elbows. We're going to have furnaces here, dropping down to here. Okay, we need just trying to remember how these things work. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Going to need some dirt as a temporary block. I saw a block over here. And another one. Grab those two. Put the dirt blocks not there. One there and one there. Because the furnaces are going to go here. Do I have any furnaces up here? Nope. Got two furnaces there, but we're not touching those. Now I've got a whole pile of furnaces. That will do nicely. One there, one. Oh, that feels really cramped. Is that really what? No, that's not what I'm doing. I must be losing my mind. After digging out all of this space to feel a bit more spacious, yeah, that didn't work. Now, what we're going to need is a hopper going into this chest here, one into there. We will need hoppers above and behind. Let's just dig this out so we get access back here. And we're going to need to dig out, we don't need that one, we do need this one. So we get hopper, do it up here first actually. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Now those hoppers go into the furnaces from the back, which means they are supplying fuel. Those ones go into the furnaces from the top, which means they are supplying stuff to be cooked. We are going to need a hole back here so we can open a chest. And we're also going to need there, and there so we can open that chest. We are going to need these ones out of here so we can see that chest. And can I build that chest this way? Let's have a look. Yes, and yes, nice. Okay, so we've got a chest feeding that, and we need a chest at the back here. And I think I can get in. Yes, I can. Nice. Okay, that is one of our auto smelters. We have some lava, but we're not ready to feed that into the auto smelter yet. We are still building our lava farm, which means we need that one and that one. This is what I get for not doing things properly. Just wasted one of my lavas because I did not properly cap the last lava. Now we'll extend the lava pit here. Right. Yes, that is correct. Come back down here. Yep, no new lava. Put our lava buckets here. At some point, these chests are probably going to be replaced with copper chests. And we'll have a copper golem powered storage area heading back this way. I've done a little bit of experimenting with copper golems, so I think I know how they work in my forever world. Well, not forever world, long term. I don't think there is such a thing as forever. Not in Minecraft, at least. Certainly a long time, but not forever. I need to put some torches up. I don't think I can reach my standard torch location, which would be behind this chest. Can I go down just a little bit? Up a little bit? Down a little bit? Across a little bit? No. Okay, we can get it on the side, I think. Yep, on there. And put one over here, which I could access. Yep, on there. Nice. The next plan is to continue these in this direction with a one space gap between them, so we can come down. No, 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 yes, no. What we're going to do, open that up, nice, and then we can have the next stack right adjacent to it, and then leave a gap. So we come in here to fuel this one, and then we come into the one over here to fuel the next one. Yes. Are you confused yet? I'm confused, I think. And I've just realised I'm digging too much out. And I don't have enough chests. I do have some lava. Let's do something with that. Once we get that lava finished up here, we'll start filling the lava farm. Oh, not the lava farm, the smelter. This is the lava farm, and we are slowly filling it. Carefully. Making sure we don't kill ourselves, as is tradition. Killing ourselves is tradition, not making sure we don't kill ourselves. That's happy accident. Okay, there we go. We need 1, 2, 3 more, and that will all be done. While I am here, let's just and we'll do the same with the rest of this, just so it looks nice and stony. Of course, that is part of the stairwell, which means that's the last one, which means that should be stone, not dirt. Quick, right, done. Okay, so we only have 2 to go. Nice. Okay, so I don't keep losing track of everything. I forgot to do that before I started today. Normally I try to make sure I've done my previous playthrough so that I get that notification off screen and you guys don't get bothered by it, but not paying attention today. That one comes out as well. That one comes out. That one comes out. That one comes out, and we are going to stonify everything here. He says, realizing he's probably about to do something terrible. Yeah, that's looking better. Am I... Oh, I don't think I'm about to embarrass myself. Yeah, I'm not. Excellent. Everything is fine. There is no cause for alarm. And just grab these 3 coppers. Replace those. Okay, nice. I'm going to be hitting my head on that for a while. I've come in too early. We'll granite that there, granite that there. Of course, yes. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's given us enough access to get this done. Right. We will skip that for now. Is it daylight? It's daylight, but the sun is about to go down. My own footsteps again. I keep getting weirded out by my own footsteps. Do we have time to grab some trees? We don't have time to grab trees. Because grabbing trees also involves hanging around to wait for the thingies to drop, saplings to drop. We don't have time for that. Instead, let's have a look over here. Yeah, nothing's happening here. That's not ready to harvest. That's not ready to harvest. So we'll skip those for now. We'll go and have a look and see what's up here. Charcoal, nice. That's one thing we're going to be missing once we get the auto smelters going, the experience. So we're probably going to keep a few of these around just for the experience, and this is where I'm most likely going to be smelting my copper, because I have found that copper gives you quite a bit of experience. Yeah, light of the sunset through the doors, that's what that is. Okay. Over here we have another lava, which we will deposit into the lava farm, and we are almost full. Being very careful and conscientious of what button I'm pressing at the moment, because mispressing when you're dealing with lava is not good, particularly when your heart icons are hardcore heart icons. Grab that. I am thinking I might get straight into the... Okay, that's coming out there, that's coming out there. 3, yep, 3. Storage area is going to be 3 blocks high, and that's because my experiments with the copper golems are suggesting they're not the best with stacks of chests higher than 2. They can handle 2, but not 3. And I did try and have them accessing 3 by putting a half slab underneath, or next to the bottom one, but they weren't able to reach the top one. So, yeah, that's that. What we are going to do, just clear some area here. We're going to need a lot more chests, which we don't have at the moment. But we do need to clear out the area, so that's what we're going to do. When the sun comes up in the morning, we'll go and harvest our trees, make some more chests. The lava, that's it for the lava farm. Nice. Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Right, that is done. That is done. That is out. That goes back there, and we'll just dig out a few of these to get past the lava farm. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking safe. It's looking like I need more stone stairs. Have I got any stone stairs over? Ooh, would they be in here? They're in here. Nice. I don't have any space left. Now I've got some space. That's why I like the bags. Anyway, which I'm sure is not news to anybody. Bags are useful. Excellent. Excellent. Is that another one? That is another one, which means it's time to fire up this thing. Yeah, I wonder which one that went. Okay, well, that settles that. Pull that out. We had some cobblestone left over from digging up around the top of that thing. Nice. Am I? Actually, that's a thought. One thing I haven't tried is, can a copper golem... No, it can't. I don't think it can. I don't know that they're going to be able to do those ones. So, that means we need to change stuff. Grab that, grab that. Okay. Let's do this. We are getting serious about this. I do not have any pumpkins. At least I don't think I've got any pumpkins. Did that be over here? Yep, no pumpkins. Right. I am very keen to go outside and start doing stuff. So let's go to bed. In the morning, we are going to go out. We're going to grab some pumpkins. We are also going to cut down all of our trees. But we're going to get the sword out first because it's dangerous out here. Nice. Now I'm pretty sure there are pumpkins over here somewhere. I do remember seeing pumpkins in this world, even though I haven't actually travelled very... You guys are not welcome. And I need to get rid of you, because otherwise I'm not going to remember that you're here. You. Deal with you first. Oh, no. It's leaving a lot more stuff out here than I would like to leave out here. I've got lots of sticks. Got a busted sword. Alright. Okay, we survived that, which is good. We can't eat granite. That's not going to work. Grab those. No, we'll skip the seeds. We don't need them. Even though I can hear a chicken running around. Anyway, yeah, there's that chicken. Let's go looking for pumpkins. Because we are going to need pumpkins to make the copper golems. I've got some copper which I need to smelt first. There's the pumpkins. Any closer? No, no closer. Okay, let's go grab these pumpkins. Let's try to avoid falling to our death. Bees. Nice. Pumpkins, that's why we're here. Which means at some point we're going to be doing the pumpkin farm. Which means we're also probably going to be doing a trading hall. Which means we're probably going to have a villager breeding facility. As well as maybe even an iron farm. Now, let's just have a look up this way. This wasn't quite the best way to do this, but do it anyway. There we go, we can turn here. Because I'm pretty sure on the other side of this mountain, I reckon this is a mountain, there's a village off in the distance to the left. Just want to have a quick look, make sure it does actually exist. In fact, I do remember in the early days in this world, a few episodes ago, I think I've been to that village. Yes, I probably have. If we can see it, that's odd. I can't see it. More pumpkins down there. Weird. Hello, Mr. B. Actually, you're probably Miss B, not Mr. B. There's the village over there. Right. So one of the things we're going to need to think about is how to get the villagers from here to there. And I think while I was here last, I did seal up a couple of these villagers just to protect them from their own stupidity. Yeah, there's one villager running around there. That's a baby. There is a trader. Let's see if he's got anything for us. Oh, plenty of villagers around. Get back. Don't want to talk to them. Is that just glass bottles? Huh, okay. Can't afford any of that. Don't have any spare buckets for you. I will, however, have a brief cough. Okay, I have, I think, stopped my coughing. Maybe. I am sure I secured a couple of these villages, but I can't find any secure ones. There is that one over there. I do want to make sure. Oh, another cough. Okay, there is a villager in here, I believe. See if we can see it. Yep, there he is. And that's just one. I hope I've got another one safetied away somewhere. Yeah, that looks like another one. I'll just double check that. That's been sealed up, so there should be a villager in there, which there is. Nice. We will be taking him at some point. Now, let's get back to base. We have our pumpkins. We're going to need a set of shears. We are also... Hello, cat. We are also going to need... going to need something. I have... Yep, Brain XE has stopped working. Let's just have a nice peaceful stroll back. Trees, I need to cut down trees. And I am living over here. Right. I am reasonably high above the water. I've got a feeling got a feeling the way I'm going to be getting these villages across here is basically building a path and using a boat on that path, which is going to take some time, but it's going to be easier than building a minecart rail system, because that's going to go forever, and it's also going to be easier than getting these. That's sea level. I'm just about sea level. Okay, that changes things. Sun's gone. No, I've missed the day for. I have missed the day for the sun, for the trees. So, head back in here. Let's just empty some stuff. Put the pumpkins over here because they belong here. We'll smelt this copper. Do it efficiently, so we'll do 16, not 17, to only use 2 charcoals, which is good. Once we get that, we'll be able to build a copper block. We also need to get our shears. Hang on, let's dump some junk. That's it for now. Actually, no, I've got a spot for that, haven't I? And I've got a spot for that too. Diorite is here. And stones down here. Put the stair. No, we won't put the stairs in just yet. Granite's up here though, so we can put that away. Put our extra copper over here. Do I need to pull anything out? Yes. Take that out. Oh, actually that goes up here. Anything else to come out? No, that's all good there for now. Yes. Okay, that one's not doing anything, that one's not doing anything. Let's go have a look at our lava. There is our lava. In here. It's probably going to take a while for these hoppers to sort themselves out and balance everything. But for now, do it this way. That one's empty. Right, so we can remove this chest, remove this hopper, maybe get some experience out of this. Maybe not. Right, now we go up here, grab some iron, make some shears. We will recognize that yes, we did just hear some lava. We'll grab our pumpkin. More lava, nice. Can I place a pumpkin on stone? Yes, I can. Nice. Also nice. And perfect. Now, we'll put the rest of the pumpkins back in here for now, along with the seeds. They will be going into the pumpkin farm. Come over here, we'll grab our copper ingots, turn them into a copper block, which is this one here. Ooh. I am not ready to do this yet because I want to wax my copper. We have that beehive, which means we are going to need a campfire. Campfire is going to need logs and charcoal or wood or something. Do I have any spare logs? I do not have any spare logs. Okay, once again I am a little bit limited by the fact that 1, 2 and 3, a little bit limited by the fact that I need to do stuff outside, and there is, well, it's dark outside. I definitely need to cut down a tree to get some logs. Is this doing anything? No, it's not. Excellent. And that one is okay, which means this is going to be full of, yeah, and that explains that. Okay, let's check these other hoppers, see if there's anything blocking them. Right. Okay. Didn't particularly want to do this, but I'm going to sleep again in the morning, go up, cut down some trees, then go cut down some trees, make a campfire, go and grab some wax. We need several waxes actually, because we're going to want to wax our golem, and we are also going to want to wax its, we don't need to wax its chest, do we? We'll just cut down one row. It's going to be 5 trees. Then we'll head inside, make our campfire, then go get the wax. From memory, we should get 3 pieces of wax at once from the hive. Yeah, from memory. Grab that. Come in here, open the door, come in here, grab the coal. Come up here, make a campfire. Put the rest of this away. Yes. Yes, because we are hanging on to that stuff for now. Okay, let's go find those bees. Being careful to avoid all of the creepers around here. I am going to fill in these creeper holes at some point, but not quite yet. I'm thinking maybe somewhere down here is where I'm going to set up the villager breeder and possibly trading hall. So I want it down on sea level so I can bring the villagers in by boat. And I also want it close-ish to the base, but not too close, so that we can successfully do stuff. Ah, crap. There's no honey in there. That saddens me a lot, which means we need to dump a whole bunch of flowers around here. So let's come over here, grab the flowers, dump them around the tree so the bees can get to them easily without having to wander too far. Is that another one? No, that wasn't. Did I see a flash of red? No, I saw a flash of dirt. Okay. Now, bees. Let's start with these. We'll continue with these. And these. And finally these, which we will... Hello bee. You can have one of those. There's another one around somewhere. Where's the other bee? There he is up there. Over here, bee. Over here. Got a flower for you. Yeah, that's right. Nice. And now you've got lots of flowers right next to your hive, so make some honey. Well, while that's happening, what is it? 45 minutes. Okay, I reckon gonna call that a day for this stream. Gonna try and do slightly shorter streams, just slightly. Aiming for the 45-minute mark perhaps, which is what we're sitting at. You are not welcome. Interesting assortment of stuff. Once we get the auto smelters up and running, we'll be cramming all of the tools into all the tools and armor into something. Let's quickly pick up the saplings, replant the saplings which we can't pick up because we're full. Okay, let's just quickly replant these, head inside, and that will be it for today. Well, that will be it for this episode. I won't commit to that it for today, because I've got a feeling I might do another episode a little bit later, while everything is still fresh in my mind. Okay, that is it for now. Hope you've enjoyed today's adventure. That does not go there. That goes there. That goes back over here. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed today's adventure. I hope you've enjoyed the fact that I survived building the lava farm, and we do have lava happening. I'm going to have to learn to come in this way for that. Yep. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, have fun, stay safe, and I will catch you later.